Have you ever noticed that some people never say what they truly feel, yet their actions reveal everything? A man may look calm, confident, and completely in control, but deep inside, he may be fighting a battle he does not want anyone to see. Most people think attraction is easy to spot. They believe that if a man likes a woman, he will simply say it. But human nature does not work that way. People hide desires, fears, and intentions behind masks. They protect their emotions, because emotions create vulnerability, and vulnerability can be used against them. This is why the smartest observers do not listen to words. They watch behavior. They study patterns. They pay attention to the small moments that most people ignore. A man who likes you may never openly admit it, but his actions often betray him. The truth is that attraction creates pressure. It changes the way a person speaks, looks, reacts, and even thinks. No matter how hard someone tries to stay in control, certain signs appear naturally. These signs are not random. They come from deep instincts that have guided human behavior for centuries. Understanding them gives you an advantage. It allows you to see what others miss. It helps you understand what is really happening beneath the surface. Today, we will uncover 13 surprising signs that reveal when a man truly likes you. Some of these signs are obvious once you know them. Others are so subtle that most people never notice them. But once you understand these patterns, you will begin to see attraction with completely different eyes. You will stop guessing and start observing. And as Machiavelli understood long ago, those who understand human nature gain power over situations that confuse everyone else. The first sign is that he remembers small details about you. Most people only remember information that serves their interests. Human attention is limited, and people naturally focus on what matters to them. When a man likes you, something unusual happens. Details about you become important in his mind. He remembers your favorite food, a story you told weeks ago, the name of your pet, or even a random comment you made during a casual conversation. He may bring up these details when you least expect it. To many women, this seems normal, but it is actually a strong signal. People invest mental energy where they feel emotional interest. If he remembers things that others forget, it means your words carry weight in his mind. The second sign is that he looks for reasons to talk to you. A man who is interested rarely waits for the perfect opportunity. Instead, he creates opportunities. He may ask simple questions he could easily answer himself. He may send messages that seem unnecessary. He may comment on something small just to start a conversation. From the outside, these interactions appear ordinary, but the hidden purpose is connection. Attraction often disguises itself as curiosity. The conversation itself is not always important. What matters is maintaining contact. If he consistently finds excuses to communicate with you, he is revealing that your presence has become valuable to him. The third sign is that his attention changes when you enter the room. Observe him carefully. Before you arrive, he may seem relaxed and focused on other things. But when you appear, his awareness shifts. He notices where you are. He becomes more alert. Sometimes he straightens his posture. Sometimes he suddenly becomes quieter. Sometimes he becomes more energetic. The exact reaction differs from person to person, but the change itself is what matters. Human beings react strongly to people they desire. Even when they try to hide it, their attention naturally moves toward the person who captures their interest. The fourth sign is that he mirrors your behavior. This is one of the most powerful yet overlooked signs of attraction. When people feel connected, they unconsciously begin to copy each other. If you smile, he smiles. If you lean forward, he does the same. If you speak with excitement, his energy rises as well. He is not doing this on purpose. It happens naturally, because the human brain seeks connection through similarity. In many cases, he does not even realize he is mirroring you. Yet his actions reveal a hidden desire to create harmony and understanding between the two of you. The fifth sign is that he becomes protective in subtle ways. Many people imagine protection as something dramatic, but real attraction often reveals itself through small actions. He checks whether you got home safely. He notices when someone treats you badly. He offers help before you ask for it. He pays attention to your comfort and safety. These actions may seem insignificant when viewed separately, but together they form a pattern. A man who feels emotionally invested often develops a natural desire to protect what he values. This instinct appears long before he openly admits his feelings. The sixth sign is that he becomes unusually curious about your life. Most conversations between people stay on the surface. They revolve around daily events, work, entertainment, or simple observations. But when a man genuinely likes you, his curiosity begins to go deeper. He wants to know what motivates you, what excites you, what worries you, and what dreams you carry inside your mind. He asks questions that help him understand who you really are. This happens because attraction is not only about physical appearance. True interest creates a desire for knowledge. The more valuable someone becomes in our eyes, the more we want to understand them. If he pays close attention to your experiences, opinions, and personal stories, it often means he sees you as more than just another person in his social circle. The seventh sign is that he notices changes that others ignore. Human beings naturally overlook most details around them. They are busy with their own concerns. Yet attraction sharpens observation. A man who likes you may notice a new hairstyle, a different outfit, a change in your mood, or even a small shift in your behavior. What makes this significant is not the observation itself, but the fact that he pays enough attention to notice it. Attention is one of the most valuable resources a person possesses. People do not give it freely. They direct it toward things they consider important. If he consistently notices details that escape everyone else, he is revealing where his focus truly lies. The eighth sign is that he seeks your approval more than he seeks the approval of others. This is a subtle but powerful indicator. Watch how he reacts to your opinions. Does he seem particularly interested in what you think? Does he look for your reaction after telling a joke, sharing an idea, or achieving something important? Attraction often creates a desire for validation from a specific person. A man who likes you may appear confident in front of the world, but your opinion carries unusual weight in his mind. He wants you to see his strengths. He wants you to appreciate his efforts. This does not mean he becomes weak. Rather, it means your judgment has become valuable to him. The ninth sign is that he finds ways to be physically close to you. Human beings communicate through distance as much as through words. When people feel comfortable and interested, they naturally reduce the space between themselves and the person they like. He may choose a seat near you. He may stand closer during conversations. He may position himself where interaction becomes easier and more natural. These actions often happen without conscious planning. Attraction pulls attention, and attention influences movement. Of course, respect and personal boundaries remain important, but when a man repeatedly chooses proximity whenever possible, it is often because your presence feels rewarding to him. The 10th sign is that he becomes slightly nervous around you. Many people expect confidence to be the main sign of attraction, but human nature is more complicated. When something matters greatly, the possibility of failure becomes more significant. Even a confident man can experience nervousness when he genuinely likes someone. He may stumble over his words. He may overthink what he wants to say. He may laugh more than usual or struggle to maintain the calm image he shows to everyone else. This nervousness is not weakness. It is evidence of emotional investment. The greater the importance of the outcome, the stronger the internal pressure becomes. A man who feels nothing has nothing to lose. A man who truly cares often reveals his feelings through moments of uncertainty. Machiavelli understood an important truth about human behavior. People reveal their priorities through actions, not declarations. Anyone can claim confidence, interest, or affection, but genuine intentions leave traces in behavior. When a man pays attention to your life, notices details others miss, values your opinion, seeks your presence, and occasionally loses his perfect composure around you, he is displaying signals that words alone cannot fake. These signs may appear small, but together they create a pattern. And patterns are where the truth hides. The wise observer does not judge a single action in isolation. Instead, they watch for consistency. One sign may mean little. Several signs appearing repeatedly often tell a very different story. The 11th sign is that he makes time for you, even when he is busy. Every person claims to be busy. In the modern world, schedules are full, responsibilities are endless, and time feels scarce. Yet human nature follows a simple rule. People make time for what they truly value. A man who likes you may rearrange plans, respond when he is tired, or create opportunities to see you despite a demanding schedule. He may not announce these sacrifices. In fact, he may try to make them seem effortless. But if you observe carefully, you will notice a pattern. He consistently finds a way to be present. This matters because time is one resource that can never be recovered. When someone willingly gives it to you, they are revealing your importance in their life. The 12th sign is that he talks about the future, and naturally includes you in it. This does not always mean discussing relationships directly. Often, it appears in small and casual ways. He mentions places you should visit together. He talks about events months away, and assumes you might be there. He shares plans, and imagines your involvement in them. Most people think only about the present, when dealing with someone they barely care about. But attraction changes perspective. The mind begins to imagine possibilities. It starts creating future scenarios where the desired person remains part of the picture. If he frequently includes you in future conversations, even in subtle ways, it often means he sees you as someone he wants around for a long time. The 13th and perhaps most surprising sign is that he cannot stay completely indifferent to your attention. This is where human nature becomes impossible to hide. A man who truly likes you will react when your attention increases, and he will notice when it decreases. If you are warm toward him, his mood often improves. If you seem distant, he may become quieter, more thoughtful, or more eager to reconnect. This does not mean he becomes dramatic or loses control. It simply means your actions affect him. The people we do not care about have little influence over our emotional state. The people we value possess far more power. Attraction creates emotional sensitivity, even in those who appear strong and self-controlled. No matter how disciplined a person may be, genuine interest leaves an emotional footprint. Now consider all 13 signs together. A man remembers small details. He creates reasons to talk. His attention changes when you enter a room. He mirrors your behavior. He becomes protective. He grows curious about your life. He notices changes others miss. He seeks your approval. He chooses to stay physically close. He becomes slightly nervous. He makes time for you. He includes you in future plans. And he reacts to your attention. None of these signs alone guarantee attraction. Human behavior is complex, and every individual is different. But when several of these signs appear consistently, they form a pattern that is difficult to ignore. This is where many people make a mistake. They become obsessed with words. They wait for confessions, labels, and dramatic declarations. Yet words are often the easiest thing to manipulate. A person can say almost anything. Actions are far more difficult to fake over long periods of time. Machiavelli repeatedly emphasized the importance of observing reality instead of trusting appearances. Human beings reveal themselves through repeated behavior. Their priorities, desires, fears, and intentions become visible to those who know where to look. If you want to understand whether a man likes you, stop focusing only on what he says. Watch what he consistently does. Observe how much attention he gives, how much effort he invests, and how often he chooses your presence over other options. Attraction is rarely hidden perfectly. It escapes through gestures, habits, decisions, and moments that seem insignificant on the surface. The truth is that feelings have weight, and weight leaves marks wherever it travels. In the end, the greatest advantage comes not from forcing answers, but from understanding human nature. The more clearly you see people, the less confusion controls your decisions. When you learn to recognize these hidden signs, you stop relying on guesswork. You begin seeing reality as it truly is. And as Machiavelli understood centuries ago, those who understand the hidden motives of others possess a form of power that most people never achieve. If you found these signs helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next lesson on human nature, power, and psychology. Share this video with someone who needs to see it, and tell us in the comments which sign surprised you the most.